Hello, welcome to the wonderful world of random sequencing. Also, I have another channel called Sequencing Random Numbers. That's plural. And we're going to be dealing with SuperLotto Plus. To understand SuperLotto Plus, you have to understand virtual numbers, what virtual number is, metamorphic numbers. An example of a metamorphic number would be over here. Like this number right here, see the 17 linked to an 8 right here. See this, the 17 linked to an 8. If you change the 8 into double zeros underneath, and you put this underneath the 17, what you get is 70. And over here you get a 1 linked to a 0, that is 6. So basically you get 76. So this number means 76. So that's what you call a metamorphic number. And you got to understand binary numbers. Binary numbers are these, and you have to understand binary decimal numbers. That's these, the 1117. It's half binary and half decimal. And the concept of algorithms. All numbers have an algorithm, and this numbers like this, big numbers, they also contain an algorithm. Like, in other words, the 76 could create a 38 sequence, because if you add 38 plus 38 you get 76. And then you have to understand bridge numbers. They help to link sequences. They're the 11, 13, and 14. Now if you go over here, we're going to be examining this sequence right here. It's the 1, 7, 18, 22, 38, and 4. Now, it's important to understand that a lot of the sequences that happen over here in this environment happen through the calendar date. For instance, any date, like this one right here, you see, you have 8-7. So so this 7 could actually sequence actually. So you can see that it did. You see, it has a 7 right. There's just 17, and if you're going to play out 17, it's probably better to play it out stretched out like this, because you put a 1 there and a 7, and since this may be a theme, right, to be played out, then you already got two numbers that you hit on. Now here's another one right here. See that this says 92, but in SuperLotto, there's no number that's 92. It's actually 28. So you translate this. I'm sorry. This is 29. Sorry, this is 29. And so I'm going to give you what 29 represents. Now in this case, we do see 92, but it's 29. Now the 29 carries the statement 2 9s. What is 2 9s? 9 9. And 9 plus 9 is equal to 18. So this sequence right here, as you can see, it's a half step. Well, actually, it's right on the line. You see, because here's the 29, and I mean the 92, and it's right on the same line. And over here, this 17 is just a half step away from here. See, from here to here is only half step away. See, so it got played out. This number, 17, right, and because 29 is equal to 18, right? I already explained that right here. See, 2 9s is 18, right? So that played out right there, and that's all because of this environment. And there are going to be other ones too. Now, you can see that it landed on 22. Now, what you want to do is look at the numbers below, right? They're critical. As you could see. Now, whenever you get like a pattern like this is 12, 12. What you do is you stack them up like this. You see, see if I can find right here. Here it is, 12, 12, right? 12, 12, right? And what you get, the numbers on the right-hand side have sequential potential. This is 22, and what you got over here is basically a statement of it's just the equal statement, like in mathematics, equals what? 22. So 22. And because it's a frequency of occurrence, in other words, it becomes important because of its frequency. So this is 12, 12, but you would probably think it's going to create another 12. No, what it creates is the algorithm that's to the right hand side. That's 22. Now, if you want to verify that, what you do is look for a 22, and the closest one where there is a 22 is right here. See, right in this spot. This is the first occurrence of the 22. Throughout all these areas, this is where it actually showed up, you see? And if you count upward, vertically, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to where you're playing out this area, right here, this is the line. If you count your 20, what it adds up is to 18. So we already know that there's an 18 there. So we know the value of the importance of the 22 being played out because of that number being upward. If I can find here, right here. See, here's the 18. Okay, and notice also that there's an 18 right below it. You see that? And so another thing is that notice that you have the 76. That number is very important because right now, look how it played out the 18, 22, right? Now this number becomes very important. So how do you know what 76? Well, if you were to add up 38 plus 38, that's equal to 76, right? And so if you go over here, right here, right? So we have to determine, this is the unknown cell, right? Notice how you got the 38 below it. What you want to do is whenever you see a number like that, you double it and see if there's any number that's that's related to it, right? Actually 76, right? Because if you double it, you get 76. So what you want to do is notice that we're right here in this line, right? Now notice, you see the 17.8? What you do is to translate that is what you do is you get the 17, it's right there, right? And then the 8, you get those and translate those as double zeros because there's a 0, 0, and an 8 is made up of 0, 0, right? And you put it underneath just like that, see? And then you got the 17, 8, and the double zeros, right? That's 8. And what you get is 70. And this number right here, 1 linked to a 0, that's what you call a metamorphic 6. So what you get is 76. So 76 is equal to 38 plus 38 equals 76. And as you can see right here, you got a see, where's that at? Right here, right? Yeah, right here, see? See how you have a 38 right there? So you double it, and you get 76. And over here, you formed the 76, and over here, if you go back to where the 22 was over here, go downstairs right here, the 22, right below the 22 is, on the same sequence, you got an 18, and up above where the 22 is, right, you got 76. So that kind of verifies that sequence right there. And so now you want to determine how did you get the 14? Now the 14 forms what you call an anatomical sequence, and it's the anatomy of a 4 is made up of a 1 going down and an upside down 7. And so if you look at this, it looks like a upside down 4. So that's what you call an anatomical sequence. And so that we had put 17 right here, right? We stretched it out, so we know that the 4 has to be the bonus number. See? And that's how all these numbers got played out. So I hope you enjoyed this sequence here, Super Lotto Plus. So we'll see you in the next wonderful world of random sequencing.